Well, it's back to work in the 401, and again, there's loads going on. It's so nice when there's so many people about and there's so many things happening, so it's absolutely brilliant right now. So, a few things going. Firstly, massive thank you to Bill. Thank you so much, Bill. He found us some beautiful trim and sent it to us. So, this is going to be the trim to go on there, which will just finish that off. I think that'll just finish it off nicely. And it's a nice gold, and it's unbelievably close to the gold that we actually have on the furniture as well. So that's superb. And then Terry's been artsy-fartying with his little resin moulds. So as you see, we have some moulds, and they've started growing up the mirror. I like them in yellow. I think we should leave these ones yellow, not gold, these ones. I know Terry will have a kitten, but I actually quite like the yellow. We won't be leaving them like that, don't worry. But they look really nice. So there's all the little extra bits of detail that are going to be going into here. This room, it's still really close to being finished, but still quite a lot to be done in here. And Auntie Paula's been busy in the wardrobe, getting this sorted. So getting all this waxed up with our amazing Gilboys wax. Check the link in the description because it really is an amazing product. All the wood in the Chateau has come back to life thanks to Gilboys. And yeah, it's a completely natural product, and we love the smell. It's so nice walking around when everything's being waxed because it just smells delicious in here. Next thing Terry's been on with is creating new mouldings. And these are going to go on like this and this. So they'll look there, and they'll finish these little panels off because they do look a bit plain right now. And again, yes, they will be gold, just a little bit more gold. This room can take it. Like I say, it is a huge room, so it's not too much. We love it. Busy in here. So lots of you have commented about our pillars. Well, they've gone. Hope you're happy now. Only joking. Yeah, they're going anyway. We weren't happy with them ourselves. It was something that we want to try, and if you don't try, you never know. It's one of them. It didn't fit. It wasn't the style. So now it's a case of looking at getting the corbels in, and then seeing what sort of pillars Terry's actually going to put in here to make it. Tracy's out busy working in the hallway. She's going to be stripping the paint in there and getting that sorted. And let's go and see what Terry's up to. Well, Terry's in here busy, as he is. What have you been told?
What?
No more gold. Do you not read the comments on YouTube?
No. But it's only a bit. I know, but I've got like 400 sheets left.
So are you just going to gild the whole room? Are we just going to get rid of the wood?
Yeah.
Gild everything? Patrick, don't stand there too long.
Go for a bit on you.
Get the dog. Get the dog.
Oh well, if I can't do any gilding, then what am I going to do?
I'm sure Tez, you're never without a job. I'm sure there's plenty that you can do. We don't need gilding. Stop it.
Put the gilding down.
Put the gilding down.
Oh well. So everyone else is busy doing their jobs. I've got now to do, so I'll just...
That normally means a roof's coming down, the wall's coming out, there's going to be a door missing somewhere, a window missing. It's going to be one of them four things, I'm guessing, when it comes to you.
We'll have a look and see what I can destroy and go from there. Come on then.
Come on. Well, that's the bathroom doing well now. We're getting there with it. Obviously, this is only primer. This isn't going to be the final colour. I know a lot of you like this colour and we love it. And it's perfect for me because it lets me see if there's any imperfections in the plastering that I've done. I can see it, I can sand them out, plaster it up. So really good stage to be at now. So we're really close in here. A couple of comments in the last video that this shower was small. This shower isn't small. This would easily fit 2 people in it. Easily fit 2 people. So we're happy with the size of this one. It's twice the size of the previous shower, so really good. Another comment was, why didn't we use resin grout? We did. I thought we said it in the last video, but it is a plastic grout, so you might have seen the solution that we used. Instead of water, we actually use it's a plasticide, so it turns this completely into plaster, so it's a completely impermeable grout, so it's not going to rot the plasterboards behind. And hopefully, now that we've got to this stage, we finally got holes drilled for the shower head so we can water test it and make sure that it is nice and watertight before we do any more work, before we move on to the other jobs. Also got the hole drilled for the handheld shower as well. And again, we didn't crack any tiles when we've done the holes. We've done well with this because I might have screamed just a little bit, but looking really good. We'll get the handheld in here and it fits, it's nice. We'll get the doors on and we can test it all out. We've got some nice things planned for in here as well. So you just ask us, like, where do we get our ideas? Where does Terry get his inspiration from? And a lot of work does go into it. It isn't just a random whim that we decide to do it the way that we do it. There's often a reason to it, and it's something that a style or something that we like and we all agree on. So for the bathroom, this is what we're going for. So nice and elegant, but it now means that we have to put a curve up here and build pillars down the side. Again, it's beautiful and it's very, very over the top, but this suite is, and that's the whole point. It'll be nice, but it'll be elegant and it'll feel nice when you're in here. You'll feel like you're in somewhere special rather than, like, say, you could be anywhere in some place, just white rooms and everything else. We don't want that here. So it's the reason we're going the way that we are. And just to clarify, this is French Chateau style. So before anyone says, oh, you wouldn't have that in a chateau, you would, because they say so. I'm just worried. I've got a hole down here and I've been through it nearly twice already today. So I'm a little bit cautious. So I'm going to sand either side of it so that I don't end up just disappearing into the kitchen below. But really coming along well. The walls are plastered really well. And again, this was a really difficult room to do because not a wall in here was straight. I know we built some of the walls and we plasterboarded them all, but still trying to find a straight line in here has been difficult. So seeing how it looks now, I'm really happy with it. A couple of little points to touch up. But while I've been working away in here, Paula's in the bedroom polishing, Tracy's out here stripping paint. However, I can hear some racket in the entrance hallway and I really don't even want to look out and see what's going on. So let's see what Terry's been up to. Well, as I said earlier in the video, it was going to be a wall, a door, a window, something that would be coming out. And obviously, as you can see, it's come out. Now, Lottie's are going to be horrified, mortified, everything else. There is good reason for this. This panel was never here. Before, there was something here. Now, I know we can see the brick wall. It's all the way up, but there has been something quite grand here. You could see the panelling didn't fit. It was a different colour. It was a different era. So what we've took out is actually what originally wasn't there. So we've spoke about the possibility of having a surprise coming. So it's going to be nice to see. But I'll show you what I mean about the panels. You can see that the actual old skirting ends here. You can see completely it's stopped. So there's either been possibly something built out from here. It could have been a big dresser. It could have been anything that was part of the furniture. But as we know, the old owner sold everything off. So whether he's took it out himself and he's just basically put some cheap panelling in just to cover it up to sell what was here, we have no idea what was originally here. But what we do need is something that when you come up these stairs, this is what you're going to be greeted with. And it's the first thing that pretty much everyone that stays in the chateau is going to see. So we need something grand here. It needs to be magnificent. It needs to be really eye-catching. So we've been on the hunt. We have something there. We're going to collect it, which is going to be exciting. But we can't wait to show you guys and get it installed. So I'm going to go and crack on and see where else I can get sorted. Well, now I've destroyed the entrance hall upstairs to the 400 suite and the 401 suite. I thought I'd start looking at some of the bits that are actually going to go back into that space to make it look obviously nice and elegant and finished. So we picked up these beautiful little chandeliers quite a while ago actually, and they've just been in storage for the whole time because we knew they were going to be perfect for that space. We didn't want anything too over the top. These are just going to be little ceiling lights for either side of the entrances for each of the suites. So we'll have one on one side and one on the other side. Now, they've all been rewired, which is fantastic. Saves me a massive job. And they look relatively clean, to be honest. We've just got one little breakage on one of the crystals. So I'm going to have a look, see what I can do with that to repair that. But apart from that, they're really good. But Paula's seen them and instantly she wants to get a brass cleaner on them and start cleaning them. So what I'm going to do is get all the crystals off anyway. We'll run them through the dishwasher, as we found was the perfect solution for the chandelier in the wood room and this chandelier. So I'll get all them off, pop them in the dishwasher. I'll be able to give the actual brass part of the chandelier to Paula, and she'll be able to go over it with some barkeeper's friend just to give it all a nice polish and then bring it to life really. So I'll get these off and then go from there. Well, it's all coming along lovely. It's doing great, to be honest with you. We're getting so many jobs done now, and it's so nice to be at this point, because we know that the end is in sight, and it's felt for a long time that the end isn't in sight. And to see these finishing bits going on, bathroom's finally done, got that painted, primer's on, so it means we can start with all looking at the panelling that we're going to look in there and the different things that we're going to do in there. That's going to be quite complex and intricate, but you know us, we'll fly through it in no time. Obviously, Terry removed the wall. Now, this isn't a small wall. It's quite big, but it's ideal. It means that basically for down here now, when we come to the billiard and the dining room, it's exactly the same panelling that we have there. So if needs be, and we needed to Frankenstein any, or we needed some panelling, we've got it now that we can replace it. So that's superb. It's good for that. What's coming upstairs is going to be mind-blowing. So you'll have to stay tuned for the next couple of weeks, because there is going to be some, it's going to transform that space. It really is something that is so magnificent, and we've waited so long for this since the last time we went to a big brocante. So moving on, obviously Terry's been busy with the mouldings, with the chandeliers, and everything's just looking superb. But we've got a big ask from you guys now. These picture frames are going to be going in the 401 blue room, and we need, well, what we need is, we don't particularly want the people in there. You guys have said you wouldn't be comfortable with it and stuff like that, but we don't particularly want that for a number of different reasons. We want something that's going to be in keeping with the room. So Terry's going to work on these frames. But if there's any amazing artists out there that could do us something Marie Antoinette-esque, or something that's in keeping with that room, whether it be beautiful blue cornflowers or anything like that, get in touch, drop us an email at chateaudelalacelle@gmail.com. and let us know if you can. We'll send you the sizes, and if you can help out, that'd be amazing. If not, we'll just have to go Brockhampton and find some more beautiful pictures. But lots happening, and like I say, we are at a point now where I'd say we're probably about 6 to 8 weeks away. I keep saying 6 to 8 weeks. It's always 6 to 8 weeks. It was 6 to 8 weeks of the 400, 6 to 8 weeks of the 401. We are genuinely about 6 to 8 weeks away from being fully completed, and we have to, because we have a special guest coming. So it has to be done. It has to be complete. We're on a kind of a deadline now, so we want to get as much done as possible. And like I say, we are in touch and distance. Paula's doing an amazing job with all the furniture, and another beautiful light of Terry's that he's restoring beautifully. And yeah, it's going to look beautiful. But the hallway's coming along as well. Tracy's doing an unbelievable job in there, getting all of the paint off so that we can get that prepped and get it ready to move on to the next stage and finishing it off and get the panelling back on. Pretty much all the pipe work's in for the shower now. And like I said, Terry's been making some more moulds. So we have these beautiful, intricate little mouldings that he's made a copy of with his silly gum. Now, lots of you have asked how he does it. So we either use a resin mix, or we use silly gum. So this is it. You can get it off Amazon. Superb product for your more petite or little, smaller, intricate ones. That is absolutely, it's perfect really. And I made some yesterday with some rubber, and that's for the bigger ones, just so we can get the bigger effects that we need, and anything that's a bit larger, and that otherwise silly gum would cost a fortune to do it in. But everything is doing so well right now, so we hope you're enjoying the progress. We're loving it, and when it moves along at speed like this, it is so much fun to be here and just get everything done, getting all these little jobs ticked off. So if you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you got the bell clicked for notifications. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.